So I decided to do a review of these boots that I've recently purchased. Actually, I purchased the boots about a month ago when we were supposed to be getting all of this snow, but it was a whole debacle with the boots and I had to get an exchange for another type. But anyway, so I decided to do a review. I've heard a few people complain about Uggs. And my thing is, one second. So I've heard a few people complain about Uggs, and I have the same type of complaints. I love Uggs. I really do. They're comfortable. They're warm. They're not the best for ice, but I have a fix for ice. Another story for another time. But so the struggle have been trying to find a boot that would replace an Ugg that's warm, stylish, and doesn't damage quickly after a year. So the complaint that I've heard, and I think I have the same complaint, is that within a year or just after a year, the big toe, right where your toe come up to the top of the Ugg, your toe pops out. And I don't think it has anything to do with the boot is too small, blah, blah, blah. I've heard multiple people complain about this. My mother has complained about it. And other people I've heard. So I've had two pair so far. The short ones that come probably up to here, if you can see me, up to here, not real short, but the mid ones, and then the long ones. I've had that hole right at the toe part happen right after a year. On a pair that I just purchased last winter. So this winter will be 1 year that I purchased the boot for the winter. So I purchased the boot last fall for the winter. And maybe about a month or two ago, probably a month, I noticed that a hole popped in the boot again. Maybe it's our long toenails that are, cutting the boot. I don't know. But the point is that it shouldn't be happening, because Uggs, when I remember Uggs from back in the day, the material was different. It seems as if the material was thicker. So that wasn't happening. And I've heard other people complain about it. And they're saying that these Uggs nowadays, the sole is thinner. The material on the inside, the furthest on the inside, is thinner. So the quality is not the same. But the problem is, like, what other kind of winter everyday boot can you throw on? So I've kind of like went back and forth. I thought about North Face. I've thought about Hunter, but I like the Ugg style. So I'm like, what else can I get? I've even tried to get those Indian, forgive me because I don't like saying that word. We're kind of like, anyway, Native American. I've purchased a pair of these Native American boots. I'm going to show you. These are the boots that I purchased. And they're okay. They're called Manitoba boots. I purchased these boots and they're okay. They're cute. You know what I mean? But they're not something I would want to wear every day. Like this here, I wouldn't want to wear this every day. So I like the style of the Ugg. So I'm like, what else could I get that would be stylish every day? You know what I mean? And I just couldn't. So I started researching, and I saw somebody talking about this on social media, and they said, well, purchase the Australian Ugg. They're made more durable and they last longer. Okay, so I went searching online for the Australian Ugg, and I couldn't find it at first. I did come across it after I came across this first brand, right? But I am so glad that I ran across this first brand that I found when I went Googling. And so when I Googled Australian Ugg, I found Australia Luxe Collection. Google it. That's all I'm going to say is Google it. They make a UGG type of boot, but to me, they're more stylish. You have all different types of them, right? I went and ordered one type, and then it was delivered to me and I didn't like it. It didn't fit well. And also it was missing something. It was missing a chain. Yeah, chains and all kind of stuff they can add to the boot. It was missing some things. It just wasn't right. It didn't look right. So I exchanged it for another pair. And I am so happy with this boot. So the name of the boot is called, did I throw it away? Nope, I didn't. Hold on. It's called Slouch Burnt. Burnt is the color, right? Now tell me why this gotta be called burnt. I think that's the name of it. I can't remember. But anyway, Slouch Burnt is the name of the boot. This is the boot. This is the boot. Okay? This is the UGG. The slouch part is this. I freaking love it. Look at this. The plate on the back where normally it says UGG, it's a gold plate, and it says Australia Luxe Collective. Look at this. I love this boot. I freaking love this boot, right? So you can put this up, pull this up, and it's so soft. This part is a little thinner than the regular UGG, but you know what? The thing is that they're not making UGGs the same anyway anymore. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm tired of buying an UGG, and a year later, a hole is in the UGG, or the quality of the UGG is just, they start to lean, as they say, quickly with the UGG. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care. Sorry. I don't care that this is a little thinner than a regular UGG, because it's just, the Uggs are different now. They're made differently. So, step back, right? This is the UGG. I freaking love this boot. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. So this comes up. This is why it's called slouch. Then you can turn it down and wear it down. This is how you can also wear the boot, right? But I absolutely love it like this. And you put it, I have tights on. So, look at this boot. Isn't that really stylish? Isn't that super cute? I love this freaking boot. It is super cute. So this is the slouchy part. So adorable. Anyway, I think I found a boot. I don't think I'm buying another UGG because it has gotten me twice. Got my mother once, maybe more than once. I don't know, but I know of one time my mother bought a pair of Uggs. Within a year or shortly after a year, a hole was in the Ugg. Happened to me twice. I'm done. They cost too much. What are Uggs? Oh, these are the price. These were on sale for $194, $190 something, but the original price was like almost $300. But Google Australia Luxe Collective. Australia Luxe Collective. Look at their boots. They even have over-the-knee Uggs. These are not considered to be over-the-knee Uggs. They have the whole Ugg is over the knee. The material of the Ugg. Check it out. Chit chat later.